If you give yourself just 5 minutes to watch this, especially if you never want to get up to pee 20 times a night again, it could change everything. It's the middle of the night, your body aching from another restless sleep. As you slowly open your eyes, the clock reads 2:53 a.m., your third trip to the bathroom since midnight. And as you grip the edge of the nightstand to stand up, you wonder if this is just how life is going to be now that you're over 50 and living with diabetes. You try to tell yourself it's nothing serious, just age, maybe a little too much water. But deep down, you know something isn't right because you're not just tired anymore. You're drained, physically and mentally. And no matter how much you try to rest, your body doesn't recover like it used to. As a doctor, I've seen this scenario countless times in my practice. According to a 2023 study published by the National Institute on Aging, over 68% of older adults with diabetes experience frequent nighttime urination. And what's truly alarming is that this seemingly harmless symptom has been strongly linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular events, cognitive decline, and even nighttime falls that lead to hospitalization. So many people suffer silently, thinking they just have to live with it. But what if I told you there are 6 powerful, natural, and affordable foods, I call them super nuts, that are scientifically shown to help reduce nighttime urination, improve bladder control, and even support better blood sugar balance, all while giving your body what it needs to finally get deep, uninterrupted sleep. Like this video if you're ready to sleep through the night again, and stay with me till the end, because the final nut on this list might be the one thing no one's ever told you about, but it could change everything. 1. Almonds. If you're over 50 and dealing with frequent nighttime urination, you're not alone. There's a familiar, easy-to-find nut that's particularly beneficial for your bladder and kidneys: almonds. Originating from the Middle East and South Asia, almonds have been used in traditional Indian medicine to support sleep and kidney function. Modern scientific research now confirms that almonds are a vital source of magnesium, which is crucial for older adults' health. In just 28 grams of almonds, about 23 nuts, you get 76 milligrams of magnesium. This accounts for roughly 18% of an adult's daily magnesium needs. Magnesium plays an essential role in nerve signal transmission and regulating smooth muscle function, including the muscles in the bladder. When the body lacks magnesium, bladder function can become disrupted, leading to urgency and nighttime urination. As Dr. Carolyn Dean explains in her book, The Magnesium Miracle, magnesium deficiency is one of the underlying causes of nighttime urinary issues, especially in older adults. Additionally, magnesium helps regulate blood sugar levels at night, which is particularly important for those managing diabetes or at high risk. Stable blood sugar during sleep can reduce unnecessary wake-ups. To help your body absorb magnesium from almonds more effectively, try this simple tip. About an hour before bedtime, eat a small handful of almonds, around 23 nuts, along with a ripe banana. Ripe bananas contain vitamin B6 and natural carbohydrates that enhance magnesium absorption and support serotonin production. Serotonin helps relax the nervous system, promoting deeper sleep while improving communication between the brain and bladder. Combining bananas and almonds not only boosts magnesium absorption but also offers dual benefits. Bananas provide a light feeling of fullness in the evening, preventing late-night snacking, while almonds naturally support diabetes management in those over 50 with their rich protein and fiber content. Almonds help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight, preventing significant fluctuations that could lead to waking up due to low blood sugar. Incorporate this habit every evening for 2 to 3 weeks, and you'll notice a difference. You'll fall asleep faster, wake up less often, and feel refreshed and clear-headed in the morning. 2. Walnuts. Have you ever noticed another nut that looks like a miniature brain and is often mentioned in studies about memory and neurological health? If you're over 50 and tired of waking up multiple times a night to urinate, you're not alone. The good news is that a simple nut can help improve this condition. I'm talking about walnuts. Not only are they known for supporting brain health, but they're also incredibly helpful for older adults dealing with nighttime urination, especially those with underlying conditions like diabetes. Long-term diabetes can damage the nerves in the bladder, making it harder to control urine flow and leading to frequent nighttime urination. This isn't just an inconvenience, it affects sleep, blood pressure, blood sugar, and even mental health. The good news is that walnuts can help through a beneficial fat called ola, a plant-based omega-3. In every 28 grams of walnuts, about 7 to 8 nuts, you get roughly 2.5 grams of OLA. A study published in European Urology Today found that regular OLA intake can reduce nighttime urination symptoms by up to 38%. OLA helps reduce inflammation and supports nerve function recovery, particularly in the bladder control region, thereby decreasing the number of nighttime wake-ups to urinate. This is also a natural way to manage diabetes after 50, as omega-3 stabilizes blood sugar levels and fights systemic inflammation. But how should you eat walnuts for maximum effectiveness, especially for older adults with sensitive digestion or weaker teeth? Here's a tip I often recommend to my patients, many of whom have slept better after just a few weeks. Take about 28 grams of walnuts and finely grind or crush them by hand or with a blender. Then mix them with half a container of unsweetened Greek yogurt. Eat this mixture about an hour before bedtime. Greek yogurt contains probiotics that aid digestion and high protein that helps balance blood sugar throughout the night. Combined with the omega-3 fats in walnuts, this makes an ideal evening snack, lightly filling, blood sugar stabilizing, and supportive of bladder nerve function. If you like, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon to enhance insulin regulation, but a small amount is enough. Stick to this routine every evening for at least 2 weeks. You'll feel more relaxed, sleep better, and wake up less often at night. For those living with diabetes, this simple trick will naturally help control blood sugar overnight, preventing spikes and protecting both kidneys and bladder. 3. Pumpkin seeds. Do you have family members struggling with nighttime urination like you? If so, share this video to help them sleep better too. And by the way, have you ever seen a tiny, shimmering green nut packed with zinc that's great for prostate health? Many people think waking up to urinate at night is due to drinking too much water before bed. But the truth is, for those over 50, especially men, the common cause is often an enlarged prostate. That's why I want to share a seemingly simple nut that can profoundly impact your nighttime sleep: pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, an essential mineral that many older adults lack. In every 28 grams of pumpkin seeds, you get about 2.2 milligrams of zinc, equivalent to 20% of the daily recommended intake. Zinc plays a key role in reducing prostate inflammation. When the prostate is less pressured, urine flow becomes easier and more complete, reducing frequent nighttime urination. For those living with diabetes, better urinary function also lowers the risk of urinary tract infections, a common complication. Moreover, proper zinc supplementation boosts immunity and supports blood sugar regulation, making it an effective way to naturally manage diabetes after 50. A study published in the International Journal of Urology showed that pumpkin seed extract can reduce nighttime urination symptoms by up to 40% after just 6 weeks of use. This isn't just a notable statistic. It's real hope for those losing sleep from constant bathroom trips. So, how do you eat pumpkin seeds effectively without getting bored? Here's the most important tip I want to share. Each evening, use a small handful of pumpkin seeds, about 28 grams. There are several ways to enjoy them. First, you can sprinkle them directly onto your evening salad. Pumpkin seeds have a light crunch and nutty flavor, enhancing both taste and nutrition. If salads aren't your thing, cook a bowl of thin plain porridge and add the pumpkin seeds after turning off the heat. Avoid cooking the seeds too long, as high temperatures can reduce their zinc and antioxidant content. This method is gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and provides enough nutrients before bed without causing bloating or indigestion like heavier meals. You can also combine pumpkin seeds with a bit of flaxseed or chia seeds to boost anti-inflammatory effects. The key is consistency. Even small amounts will make a noticeable difference in your sleep and urinary comfort. Remember, zinc not only supports prostate health but also improves insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for naturally managing diabetes after 50. 4. Cashews. If you've tried pumpkin seeds before, I'd love to hear your experience. Leave a comment below this video to share with others. And have you ever tried a nut with a creamy white shell, soft and chewy inside, with a rich nutty flavor? Cashews. Who would have thought that a snack favorite among Americans could hold a surprising solution for nighttime urination? Cashews aren't just delicious, they also have the ability to support the bladder's nervous system, which many people over 50 struggle with. Cashews are exceptionally high in copper. In every 28 grams, you get 622 micrograms of copper, which is roughly 69% of the daily recommended intake. Copper is an essential mineral for repairing and maintaining the myelin sheath, the protective layer around nerves that acts like insulation around a wire, ensuring smooth nerve signal transmission. When this myelin sheath is damaged due to aging, diabetes, or nerve inflammation, your body may send faulty signals to the bladder, causing a constant urge to urinate even when the bladder holds little urine. Adequate copper intake helps repair this sheath, improving bladder control. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist, shared in his program, Diabetes and Sleep Disruption, that copper deficiency is a hidden cause of disrupted nerve signaling in the bladder for older adults, especially those trying to naturally manage diabetes after 50. He noted that getting copper through natural foods offers more sustainable benefits with fewer risks compared to supplements. Here's the most important tip I want you to remember: how to eat cashews effectively without spiking blood sugar. A highly effective trick is to combine cashews with oats and a touch of pure honey to make an evening energy bar. It's simple to prepare. Take about 28 grams of cashews, lightly toast them for aroma, and mix with 40 grams of rolled oats and a teaspoon of honey. Press the mixture into a small mold or shape into balls. Then refrigerate for about 20 minutes before eating. This snack is tasty, easy to chew, and won't cause sudden blood sugar spikes thanks to the healthy fats in cashews and fiber from oats. Most importantly, you're providing nearly 70% of your daily copper needs without relying on pills. Eating this about 1 to 2 hours before bed is ideal. It's not heavy on the stomach and helps you sleep deeper by reducing hourly urges to urinate. You can make several bars in advance, store them in an airtight container, and have them ready for the week. If you're on a journey to naturally manage diabetes after 50, this is a delicious and beneficial snack for both your nervous system and blood sugar. Consistency is key. The change may not happen overnight, but after a few weeks, you'll notice a clear difference: deeper sleep, fewer bathroom trips, and a sharper mind. 5. Macadamia nuts. If you find this tip helpful, hit the like button on this video to let YouTube know you care about your health. And can you guess the next nut with a glossy ivory-colored shell, often called the king of nuts? Macadamia nuts. Struggling to sleep deeply because you keep waking up to urinate multiple times at night? You might be overlooking a silent culprit, an imbalance in the hormone vasopressin, which regulates urine production at night. The good news is that a tasty nut can help address this issue. Macadamia nuts could be your new ally in sleeping better and naturally managing diabetes after 50. In a 28-gram serving, macadamia nuts provide about 17 grams of fat, with over 80% being monounsaturated fats. These healthy fats have been proven to regulate vasopressin activity, which helps the kidneys reabsorb water more effectively at night, reducing the need to urinate. According to a 2022 report from the Endocrine Society, older adults following a diet rich in monounsaturated fats saw a significant reduction in nighttime urination due to improved nighttime vasopressin levels. For those living with diabetes, this is even more critical, as this hormone also influences blood pressure and keeps blood sugar stable during sleep. Here's the part I want you to pay close attention to: how to use this amazing nut smartly while keeping blood sugar in check. My tip is to make macadamia nuts part of an evening snack. Simply mix about 28 grams of roasted macadamia nuts with a tablespoon of chia seeds and 100 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk. Let the mixture sit in the fridge for 15 to 30 minutes until the chia seeds soften, and it's ready to enjoy. This snack is easy to digest, won't spike blood sugar, and helps stabilize hormones at night. Chia seeds add fiber and omega-3s to curb late-night hunger, while almond milk provides gentle calcium to relax muscles. Combined with the healthy fats from macadamia nuts, you're giving your body comprehensive support for better sleep, fewer nighttime wake-ups, and a healthier morning. I've recommended this recipe to many patients over 50 during my 15 years of practice. And what touches me most is when they come back saying, "For the first time in years, I slept straight from 10 p.m. to morning without stumbling out of bed." That reinforces my belief that simple, natural, and well-executed solutions remain powerful, especially when you're trying to naturally manage diabetes after 50. 6. Peanuts. If you find this snack easy to make and enjoy, I sincerely hope you'll share this video with family, friends, or anyone struggling with nighttime urination and insomnia. And are you curious about the next familiar, affordable, protein-packed nut that used to be a lunchbox favorite? Peanuts. Many think of them as just a cheap snack or something stuffed into candy bars, but in reality, peanuts are a nutritional treasure we often overlook. After decades of working with older adults living with diabetes and sleep disorders, I'm still amazed at how something so simple can offer such incredible benefits. What makes peanuts special is their remarkably high content of niacin, also known as vitamin B3. In a 28-gram serving, you get nearly 4.2 milligrams of niacin, which is about 25% of the daily recommended intake for adults. Niacin plays a critical role in improving blood circulation, particularly to peripheral tissues like the bladder. When blood flow to the bladder improves, the bladder's smooth muscles function more effectively, reducing the urge to urinate in the middle of the night. A study published in the Diabetes Care Journal in 2019 found that daily niacin supplementation reduced the frequency of nighttime urination by up to 32% in people over 50 living with diabetes. This is a significant figure, especially for those struggling to fall back asleep after waking up in the middle of the night. So, how can we use peanuts smartly and safely for the bladder? My tip is to make your own peanut butter at home. Store-bought peanut butter often contains refined sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oils, or high sodium levels, all of which can irritate the bladder and worsen nighttime urination. By making it at home, you have full control. It's simple. Take 2 cups of roasted unsalted peanuts and blend them in a high-powered blender for about 3 to 5 minutes until the mixture is smooth and glossy from the natural peanut oils. No additives needed. Store your homemade peanut butter in an airtight glass jar in the fridge and use it within 1 to 2 weeks. Each evening, spread a small spoonful on an apple slice or pair it with unsweetened whole grain crackers as a pre-bedtime snack. It's not only delicious but also helps you drift into sleep without interruptions from bladder urges. Moreover, peanuts are a rich source of plant-based protein, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the night, a crucial factor when you're trying to naturally manage diabetes after 50. You don't need to look far. Sometimes the most familiar ingredients in your kitchen hold the solutions you need. Conclusion: if you find value in this video, please hit the subscribe button and share it with a loved one struggling with sleep issues. This small action could make a big difference for their health. Today we've explored 6 incredible nuts, from pumpkin seeds to peanuts, each packed with a unique nutrient that helps reduce nighttime urination, improve sleep, and support blood sugar control. Every section is grounded in scientific evidence, carefully selected from reliable studies and shared with both expertise and heart. Because I know that sleep is the foundation of a healthy life, especially after 50. If you start applying the tips from this video, such as sprinkling pumpkin seeds into your evening porridge, making homemade peanut butter, or simply savoring a few macadamia nuts before bed, you'll soon notice a difference: fewer nighttime wake-ups, a more refreshed mind in the morning, and a safe, effective, and sustainable way to naturally manage diabetes after 50. But if you ignore the early signs of nighttime urination, let chronic insomnia go unchecked, or overlook the role of nutrition in bladder function, the consequences could be more serious than you think. Hormonal imbalances, erratic blood sugar, and increased risks of neurological or cardiovascular complications. And you know, these issues don't just affect you, they cause worry for your loved ones every day. So, let this video serve as a gentle but urgent reminder. It's time to take action and care for your body with the smallest steps, because those small steps can create a big difference for your health and quality of life.